Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamill. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. And after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it, and you can't hold on to the football.
Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And he'll drop back here on third down. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Takes the handoff again. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Shotgun formation here on third down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he lobs it deep down the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bama.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. To the air, it's Daniels. He's running out of time here. Off target and incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Contact as he let the ball go. And the ball is picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw. Requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Handoff with a single back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And he's got it again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. On the run, it's Miller. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. Looking for his back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Sack sets up second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick. This one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Young. Tackle made after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it on the move. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still down a point, 14-13. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the run moves the ball over the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes the handoff. It's Miller. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And the point after was good. Returner decides to fair catch this. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking for some space. It's Miller.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the second down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. No press here. The defense backing away. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Dropping back, it's Daniels. The pocket breaking down. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, LSU. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Good throw, complete to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. And he throws his third interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. After the PAT, they go up 19. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside, their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll test the right side here.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Well, this quarterback is on the...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Took contact on the throw. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. Movement here from the tight end. To throw, it's Daniels. Bringing pressure. It is going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver, wide open. He's got space. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. To stretch the lead, the route is on. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. And he pulls in the catch. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. This line gets set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun looking for an open man. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You can run it or you can throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
With the return, it's Hamilton. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Finds his man. It's Young. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep here. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He'll try a pass here. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The back's got it. Runs through the defender. They stop him right at the 24.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hunt over the middle. It's Jackson. And they'll finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great gain on the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
To throw, it's Daniels. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm. But when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. At this point, not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. To the end zone, but incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Third down and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. The QB throws his third pick of the day. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against